From the Opubco Studios in Oklahoma City, this is an OU Update with Ryan Aber. I'm Jenny Carlson. Ryan, the Sooners are back from the Bahamas and a couple really nice wins and a loss that really can't be seen as anything but at least a program builder, a team builder, a good close game against Wisconsin. What did you see in those 3 games out of the Sooners?
Well, we'll start with the good. They beat UCLA and Butler, lost to Wisconsin, number 2 team in the country by 12. The good was on the defensive side. They played excellent defense. This is a team that really struggled on that end last year, didn't find their identity until late in the season. But they played excellent defense. Tayshaun Thomas and Ryan Spangler on the inside. Isaiah Cousins has always been a fantastic defender, but Jordan Woodard and Buddy Hield have caught up with him. Denzel Walker's given up some good things off the bench. But then you go to the bad side. The bad side is the offense, which isn't something that we thought would really struggle. Buddy Hield struggled in the last 2 games, and a big part of it is how Buddy goes. OU goes. So they struggled a little bit offensively at times. But I think this will come because they're going to learn how to play inside out with Tayshaun Thomas and Ryan Spangler. Tayshaun Thomas getting eligible late, I think really hurt their offensive flow because, yes, he was practicing. Yes, he only spent a week with the second team, but that still messes up the chemistry when you throw in DJ Bennett, and because of how different they play when you've got DJ on the floor versus Tayshaun, it's going to be a work in progress. Luckily, they've got some games now, starting Missouri on Friday, that they've got a chance to work through some things.
Well, before we get to Missouri, you mentioned Buddy Hield and just how much he's a part of that offensive engine for the Sooners. He was obviously playing at home, those Bahama games. He went home. It was kind of a weird setup for the court, and he's obviously a guy who's going to shoot it. What do you ascribe any of that to? Was it a bad shooting environment?
Well, I talked to some people that went down there, and they said it really wasn't. It was lit well. They felt like guys had a good shooting background to go against. But you saw with not only OU, but a lot of teams in this event, Florida, Wisconsin to a lesser extent, Georgetown, Butler, those teams had some really bad shooting nights as well. So I don't think you read too much into it. Buddy Hield is going to hit shots from the outside. He just had a rough couple games there after a fantastic opener against UCLA.
Right. Okay, let's talk about Missouri. Just this one game this week. A marquee name, but not playing marquee basketball, are they?
Yeah, not at all. Missouri has really struggled so far this year, so this should be a game that OU should win reasonably handily. And like I mentioned earlier, I think it's a game where they can work through some things and try to figure things out. They're going to have a lot of practice the next couple weeks. I believe only 2 games in a 20-day stretch, something like that. So they're going to be able to work through some things, and I think this is an important step for them.
All right, thanks, Ryan. Sure, stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoma.